Be me. 24-year-old Anon, software developer, decent job and apartment. Dating Mia for 8 months. She's 23, works at a boutique. Cute girl, but obsessed with astrology and spiritual stuff. Not gonna lie, I thought it was quirky at first. She'd say things like Mercury is in retrograde, bad day for texting. Or, my horoscope says I should avoid earth signs this week. I'm apparently a Virgo, so sometimes I was off limits. Whatever, the relationship was good otherwise. Great chemistry, fun dates, got along with my friends. Then one day she comes over acting weird. Anon, we need to talk. Sits me down like someone died. I've been thinking about us and I consulted my spiritual advisor. Oh great, here we go. She did our compatibility reading and the stars say we're not aligned. Mia, what does that even mean? It means the universe has other plans for both of us. I think we should break up. She's dumping me because of astrology. I ask if there's someone else. It's not about someone else, Anon. It's about following my cosmic path. Sure, Mia. The cosmos told you to dump me. We break up. I'm confused, but whatever. 2 days later, my buddy Jake sends me Instagram screenshots. Mia is all over some jack dude named Connor. Exploring new energy with my Scorpio king. Ah yes, Connor's cosmic energy, also known as abs and a motorcycle. Connor looks like he stepped out of Magic Mike. Personal trainer, drives a Harley, covered in tattoos. The kind of guy who's never read a horoscope in his life. But apparently his Scorpio energy was more aligned than my Virgo energy. I focus on moving on. Start hanging out more with my college roommate Dave. Dave's girlfriend Lisa has this friend Amanda. Amanda is 24, works as a nurse, actually has her shit together. We meet at Dave's birthday party. She's cute, funny, doesn't mention astrology once all night. Revolutionary. We exchange numbers, start texting. First date goes great. She suggests we go see the new Marvel movie. Doesn't check her horoscope app to see if it's a good day for movies. Second date is mini golf. She actually tries to win instead of letting cosmic forces decide. Third date, she cooks dinner at her place. Makes an amazing pasta dish. We watch The Office reruns. I'm thinking this girl is keeper material. Meanwhile, Jake keeps sending me updates about Mia and Connor. They're everywhere on social media. Motorcycle rides, gym selfies, couples yoga classes. Living my best life with my soulmate. Good for you, Mia. Enjoy your cosmic connection. Month and a half later, I'm officially dating Amanda. She meets my friends, they love her. Dave's girlfriend, Lisa, is thrilled. Finally, someone normal for Anon. Amanda and I are talking about making it Facebook official. Then I get a text from Mia at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Hey Anon, hope you're doing well. I don't respond immediately. She texts again the next day. I've been thinking about you lately, and again the day after. My spiritual advisor says old connections are being highlighted this month. Jake fills me in on the Connor situation. Apparently Connor was seeing like 3 other girls the whole time. Mia found out when one of them tagged him in a story. Classic Connor move, shocking absolutely no one. The texts from Mia get more frequent. I miss our conversations, Anon. I think I made a mistake. The universe is telling me to reach out. I finally responded. Sorry to hear about Connor, but I'm seeing someone else now. She calls me immediately. I'm at dinner with Amanda, but answer because Mia keeps calling back. Anon, we need to talk. It's important. I'm at dinner, Mia. With who? My girlfriend. Long pause. Anon, I got a reading done. Everything is clear now. We're meant to be together. The timing is finally right. Convenient timing, Mia. Right after Connor dumped you. Amanda raises an eyebrow. I mouth crazy X. Mia, I'm happy with Amanda. But Anon, the psychic said you'd be single right now. Maybe your psychic needs better Wi-Fi. Amanda snorts laughing. Mia gets defensive. This isn't funny, Anon. I'm trying to follow my spiritual guidance. Your spiritual guidance told you to dump me 4 months ago. That was different. I wasn't ready to receive the message properly. Sure, Mia. She hangs up. Amanda finds the whole thing hilarious. Did your ex really just say a psychic predicted you'd be single? I explain Mia's whole spiritual advisor situation. Woman named Crystal who charges $200 an hour to read cards. That's the most expensive way to make bad decisions I've ever heard. Couldn't agree more, Amanda. Mia shows up at my work the next day. I'm coming back from lunch and she's in the lobby. Anon, we need to talk face to face. Energy gets lost over phone calls. Mia, you can't just show up at my job. I brought our compatibility charts. She pulls out printed papers covered in symbols. Look, when I factor in my rising sign and your moon placement, we're actually perfect for each other. Mia, you dumped me 4 months ago. But I was reading the charts wrong, Anon. I was letting Connor's Scorpio energy cloud my judgment. Or maybe you just wanted to date a hot guy. It wasn't about looks, Anon, it was about cosmic timing. Sure, Mia, Connor's cosmic timing and washboard abs had nothing to do with it. She starts crying in my office lobby. I made a huge mistake, Anon. Connor was just using me for physical connection. He never understood my spiritual side. Shocking that a guy who looks like Thor didn't want to discuss chakras. But you get me, Anon, you always supported my journey. I supported you, Mia, then you left for greener cosmic pastures. My coworker Steve walks by and sees the whole scene. Everything okay, Anon? Yeah, Steve, just dealing with some retrograde Mercury. Steve looks confused. Mia perks up. Are you into astrology, Steve? No, ma'am. I'm into not crying at work. Steve's a legend. I tell Mia she needs to leave. But Anon, I haven't finished explaining our soul connection. We have past life karma to resolve. The only karma getting resolved is you learning actions have consequences. She finally leaves, but not before handing me her business card. This is my new spiritual life coach certification. I'm helping other people find their cosmic paths now. Great, Mia, leading the blind with the blind. That evening, Amanda comes over for dinner. I tell her about the office incident. She showed up at your work with astrology charts. Like a spiritual restraining order. Amanda's got jokes. We're making dinner when Mia starts texting again. Anon, I forgot to mention, I'm having a spiritual awakening party this weekend. You should come. Bring your new girlfriend. I want to read her aura. Hard pass, Mia. It could help you both understand if you're truly compatible. We're compatible enough to not need psychic verification. Amanda reads the text over my shoulder. Is she serious about reading my aura? Dead serious. That's Mia's thing now, apparently. I kind of want to see this train wreck in person. Amanda, no, don't encourage her. Come on, Anon, it could be entertaining. Like going to a bad movie for laughs. Against my better judgment, I agree. Saturday night, we show up to Mia's apartment. Place is covered in crystals, candles, and dream catchers. Looks like a head shop exploded. There's like 15 people there, all holding wine glasses and talking about energy. Mia spots us immediately. Anon, you came, and this must be Amanda. She stares at Amanda like she's scanning for viruses. I can already sense your earth energy. Very grounded, very practical. Amanda smiles politely. Thanks, I try to stay grounded in reality. Subtle burn, Amanda. I love it. Mia introduces us to her spiritual life coach, mentor. Woman named Rainbow, who looks exactly like you'd expect. Flowing skirts, crystal jewelry, smells like patchouli. Anon has very conflicted aura tonight. I see tension between his heart and his mind. Maybe because my ex is trying to psychoanalyze my energy field. Rainbow studies Amanda. You have very strong protective barriers. Your chakras are closed to spiritual input. That's probably why I make good decisions. Amanda with another subtle roast. Mia suggests we do a group reading. Everyone sits in a circle while she shuffles tarot cards. I'm going to pull cards for everyone's love life. This should be good. She starts with her friend Sage. Yes, that's her real name. The Two of Cups, you're going to meet your soulmate soon. Sage squeals with excitement. Next is some guy named River. The Lover's card, passion is coming your way. River looks pleased. Everyone's getting positive love predictions. What are the odds? Finally, she gets to Amanda and me. Let me see what the universe has in store for you two. She shuffles dramatically and pulls 2 cards. Oh no, what, Mia? Amanda got the 7 of Swords. That represents deception and theft. Amanda raises an eyebrow. And Anon got the Tower. Major upheaval and destruction. How convenient, Mia. The cards are saying this relationship is built on unstable ground. Amanda asks what card Mia would get with me. Mia shuffles again and pulls the 2 of Cups. Perfect harmony and soul connection. What are the odds? Amanda starts laughing. Wow, these cards really know how to pick favorites. Mia gets defensive. The tarot doesn't lie, Amanda. Maybe not, but the person reading them might. Brutal, Amanda. Absolutely brutal. The whole room gets quiet. Rainbow tries to mediate. Sometimes the cards show us what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. What Amanda needs to hear is that Anon belongs with someone else. Mia's not even being subtle anymore. Amanda stands up. You know what, Mia? You're right. Anon does belong with someone else. Someone who won't dump him the second a better option comes along. Someone who doesn't need cards to tell her how to treat people. Someone who takes responsibility for her own choices. She turns to me. Ready to go, Anon? Hell yes, I'm ready. We head for the door. Mia follows us. Amanda, wait, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let me do a proper aura reading for you. I want to understand your spiritual journey. Amanda stops at the door. My spiritual journey involves dating guys who don't believe in magic. Good luck with yours. We leave. In the car, Amanda is still laughing. Did she really just rig a card reading to break us up? Most obvious thing I've ever seen. That was like watching a really bad magic show. Except the magician actually believes in magic. We go back to her place and watch Netflix. Much better use of our Saturday night. Mia texts me the next day. I think Amanda has negative energy, Anon. She was blocking the spiritual connection at the party. Or maybe she was blocking your bullshit, Mia. The cards don't lie, Anon. They showed exactly what I expected them to show. You expected them to tell you what you wanted to hear. She doesn't respond for a few hours, then sends a long message. I consulted with Rainbow about the situation. She thinks Amanda might be a karmic lesson for both of us. Someone the universe sent to test our connection. Convenient interpretation, Mia. The cosmic timing is perfect for us to reconnect, Anon. Connor was just a catalyst to help me appreciate what I had. Funny how the cosmic timing is always perfect when it benefits you. I don't respond. She keeps texting for a week. Daily updates about planetary alignments and spiritual insights. Finally, I text her back. Mia, I'm happy with Amanda. Please stop. But Anon, my whole spiritual team agrees we're soulmates. Your spiritual team is you, Rainbow, and a deck of cards. This is bigger than just us, Anon. We have a cosmic responsibility to be together. We have a responsibility to learn from our mistakes, Mia. Connor taught me that physical attraction isn't everything. I need someone who understands my spiritual nature. You understood Connor's physical nature just fine 4 months ago. She finally stops texting after I don't respond for 2 weeks. Amanda and I keep dating. Things get more serious. 6 months later, we move in together. Never hear from Mia again. Until Amanda shows me an Instagram story. Mia is dating some new guy who looks like a fitness influencer. Finally found my twin flame. Our auras are perfectly matched. Same spiritual bullshit, different jacked dude. Amanda rolls her eyes. Thinks she consulted the cards before sliding into his DMs. Probably told herself the universe demanded it. Some people never learn. They just find new ways to justify the same old patterns. Mia wanted Connor because he was hot. Wanted me back because Connor dumped her. Now she's got another Connor with different abs. Calling it spiritual growth. Meanwhile, Amanda and I are planning a vacation to Europe. No psychics consulted, no cards pulled. Just two adults making decisions together. Turns out you don't need the universe to tell you. When you found someone worth keeping, you just treat them right the first time. Revolutionary concept, apparently. Be me. 25-year-old Anon, work at an auto repair shop, decent guy, but nothing special. Known Ashley since high school, she's 24 now. We were friends back then. She dated the popular guys while I fixed their cars. Stayed in touch through college, she went for business degree. I did trade school, been working on cars for 5 years now. Ashley comes back to town after graduation, single, and finding herself. Hits me up to hang out and catch up. Meet at local diner, she looks good but tired. Tells me about her college boyfriend Derek, who broke up with her senior year. He said I was too focused on my career. But Anon, you always supported my goals. Thanks, Ashley. Glad to be your emotional support friend. We start hanging out regularly. Movies, dinners, just casual friend stuff. But she keeps making these weird comments. You know, Anon, in another timeline we probably would have dated. I sometimes wonder what would have happened if I had chosen differently. You're exactly the type of guy I should be with. Should be Ashley, not wannabe. Big difference there. She starts calling me when she has bad dates. This guy was such an asshole, Anon. He only talked about crypto in his podcast. Why can't I find someone genuine like you? Because you don't actually want someone like me, Ashley. You just like the idea of someone like me. My buddy Jake works with me at the shop, total gooner, spends all his money on OnlyFans and anime figures. Dude, she's keeping you as backup. Ashley's riding the carousel and you're the safety net. I tell him we're just friends. Friends don't talk about alternate timelines, bro. She's breadcrumbing you hard. Jake might be a degenerate, but he's not wrong about women. Ashley starts dating this finance guy named Connor. tall, drives a BMW, everything I'm not. Suddenly, I don't hear from her for 2 months. Then Connor dumps her for someone younger. Guess who gets a call at 11 p.m.? Anon, I need someone to talk to. Connor turned out to be a complete sociopath. He was seeing his assistant the whole time. Sorry to hear that, Ashley. You know what, Anon? You're the only honest guy I know. I should have dated you instead of chasing these losers. But you didn't, Ashley, and you still won't. She comes over with wine and pizza. We watch Netflix and she gets drunk, starts getting emotional and touchy. Anon, you're such a good guy. Any girl would be lucky to have you. Any girl except you, apparently. I was so stupid in high school, Anon. I should have seen what was right in front of me. She falls asleep on my couch. I cover her with a blanket and sleep in my room. Next morning, she's embarrassed. Thanks for being such a good friend, Anon. Friend zone secured once again. Things go back to normal for a few weeks. She starts talking to some guy on dating apps. This one seems different, Anon. He's really sweet. Reminds me of you, actually. Great, Ashley. Date the guy who reminds you of me. Instead of actually dating me. New. Guy is named Blake. Works in marketing. Ashley gushes about him constantly. He opens doors for me and remembers little things. Finally found a gentleman like you, Anon. The comparisons are getting weird. She brings Blake to a group hangout. Nice enough dude, but clearly trying too hard. Keeps agreeing with everything Ashley says. You're so right, babe. That movie was amazing. Your taste in restaurants is perfect. I love your friend, Anon. He seems so authentic. Thanks, Blake. I'm very authentic. Ashley pulls me aside. What do you think of Blake? He seems like a good guy, Ashley. But does he seem genuine to you? Sometimes I feel like he's performing. You mean like how you perform being my friend? I just want someone real, Anon, like you. Then date someone real, Ashley. Blake is real, he's just nervous. Sure, Ashley. Whatever you need to tell yourself. Blake lasts 3 months before showing his true colors. Turns out he was love bombing her. Becomes controlling and possessive. Ashley dumps him after he tries to isolate her from friends. Guess who she calls crying? Anon, I have the worst judgment with men. Why do I keep attracting these fake guys? Maybe because you ignore the real ones, Ashley. You warned me about Blake, didn't you? I didn't warn you about anything. You didn't have to. I could see it in your eyes. You're so good at reading people. Ashley, I work on cars, not minds. She comes over again with ice cream this time. We're watching some romantic comedy. She keeps making comments during the movie. See, Anon, this is what I want. A guy who actually cares about the girl. Someone who puts effort into the relationship. Why is this so hard to find in real life? It's not hard to find, Ashley, you just don't want to find it. During the emotional climax, she starts crying. Anon, do you think I'm destined to be alone? Am I too picky or not picky enough? You're picky about the wrong things, Ashley. I just want someone who gets me, you know? Someone I can be myself around. Like how I am with you. Light bulb moment for me. Ashley, you can be yourself around me because there's no pressure. No expectations, no romantic stakes. I'm your emotional dumping ground. That's not true, Anon. You're my closest friend. Exactly, Ashley. You're a friend. Not your boyfriend, not your partner. Your safe space between disappointments. Jake comes over the next day to help me work on my truck. Bro, you look miserable. Ashley drama again. I tell him about the latest emotional support session. Dude, she's using you as a boyfriend simulator. Gets all the emotional benefits without the commitment. Jake lights up his vape and gets philosophical. It's like her personal OnlyFans, but for feelings. You're providing girlfriend experience for free. That's a disturbing but accurate analogy, Jake. She calls you her what-if guy because it keeps you hooked. What if we dated? What if I had chosen you? But she never actually chooses you, bro. Jake might spend too much time online, but he understands female psychology. Women keep orbiters for validation and backup plans. You're her emotional tampon, dude. Gross, but probably true. Ashley starts dating again within a month. Some guy named Trevor from her gym. Personal trainer type, all muscles, no brain. Suddenly I'm hearing about Trevor constantly. He's so motivated and always pushing himself. Finally found someone who matches my energy. Your energy for what, Ashley? Instagram workouts. Trevor lasts 2 months before cheating with another client. Ashley finds out from a mutual friend. Anon, I feel so stupid. How did I not see the signs? Maybe because you were blinded by his biceps. You probably could have told me he was a player. You're so good at spotting these things. Ashley, I'm a mechanic, not a relationship psychic. But if you had asked, yeah, Trevor seemed like a douche. This cycle continues for another year. Ashley dates a series of guys who are wrong for her. Each time she comes to me for comfort, each time she calls me her what-if guy in another life, Anon, we would be perfect together. You're everything I want in a partner. I'm so lucky to have you as a friend being the operative word. Meanwhile, Jake is living his best degenerate life. Bro, I spent $500 on this new figure. She's got removable clothing and everything. At least Jake's honest about his pathetic situation. I'm lying to myself about mine. Ashley meets someone new at a work conference. Anon, this guy, Marcus, is different. He's successful but down to earth. Owns his own consulting business. And he actually listens when I talk. Good for you, Ashley. I really think this could be something serious. Great, happy for you. She's been dating Marcus for 4 months now. Longest relationship she's had since I've known her, but she still calls me her what-if guy. Marcus is amazing, Anon, but sometimes I wonder, what if we had tried dating back in high school? Do you ever think about that? Honestly, Ashley, no. I used to think about it constantly. Now I realize it would never work. Why not, Anon? We get along so well. Because you don't actually want me, Ashley. You want the safety and comfort I provide, without the messy reality of a relationship. That's not true, Anon. I care about you so much. You care about what I do for you, Ashley. The emotional support, the validation, the ego boost of having someone pine for you. Anon, that's really unfair. Our friendship means everything to me. Friendship, Ashley, exactly. Marcus comes to my birthday party. Solid dude, actually. Treats Ashley well. They seem genuinely happy together, but Ashley still finds moments to pull me aside. See, Anon, this is what I was looking for. Someone stable and genuine like you. I'm so glad I waited for the right person. But you didn't wait, Ashley. You dated a parade of wrong people, while keeping me as your emotional security blanket. Marcus and Ashley get serious fast, talking about moving in together. She asks for my opinion constantly. Do you think I'm ready for this, Anon? Marcus wants to take things to the next level. You know me better than anyone. I know you better than Marcus does, Ashley, but that's not necessarily a good thing. She's using me to process her relationship, like I'm her personal therapist. Anon, do you think Marcus is the one? He checks all my boxes, but something feels off. What feels off, Ashley? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking. I just wish I felt about him the way I feel about you. And there it is, the truth she'll never admit. She wishes Marcus gave her the comfort I do, but she wants the excitement he provides. What do you mean, Ashley? You know, Anon, that complete trust and understanding. You just get me without me having to explain anything. Because I've been your emotional dumping ground for years. I know your patterns, your triggers, your insecurities. Marcus is still learning who you actually are. Do you think that feeling develops over time? Or should it be there from the beginning? Ashley, you're asking the wrong person. No, Anon, you're exactly the right person to ask. You're the only guy who's never hurt me, because I've never been in a position to hurt you. Friendship is easy, Ashley. Relationships are hard. Maybe that's what I need, Anon. Someone who could never hurt me. Someone safe and predictable. Someone who will always be there for you. Someone who doesn't challenge or threaten you. Exactly, Anon. You get it. I get it, Ashley, but do you? Do you understand what you're actually saying? Marcus proposes to Ashley 6 months later. She calls me before she calls her parents. Anon, he proposed. I said yes, but I'm freaking out. Is this crazy? Am I making a mistake? Ashley, if you have to ask me, maybe you are. I love Marcus, I really do. But something feels incomplete. Like I'm settling for second best. Second best compared to what, Ashley? You know, Anon. No, I don't know. Spell it out for me. Compared to what we could have been. In another timeline where we gave it a shot. Ashley, we never gave it a shot because you never wanted to. You just like the fantasy of what if. That's not true, Anon. I was just scared of ruining our friendship. Convenient excuse, Ashley. But you were never scared of ruining it with emotional manipulation. I'm not manipulating anyone, Anon. I'm just being honest about my feelings. Honest would be admitting you want your cake and eat it too. What does that mean? It means you want me as your backup emotional boyfriend, while you marry Marcus for status and security. Anon, that's cruel. I would never use you like that. Ashley, you've been using me like that for years. Our friendship isn't using you. We support each other. When have you supported me, Ashley? Name one time you were there for me, when I needed someone to talk to. I'm always here for you, Anon. No, Ashley, you're here for you. I'm here for you. There's a difference. She starts crying. I can't believe you think so little of our friendship. You mean the world to me, Anon. I mean convenience to you, Ashley. I'm your what-if guy because it costs you nothing. Anon, please don't say that. You're my best friend. I was never your best friend, Ashley. I was your emotional support animal. That's not fair. What's not fair is 7 years of this. 7 years of being your backup plan. 7 years of hearing about your terrible boyfriends. 7 years of wondering what if, while you never actually wondered at all. Anon, I did wonder. I wondered all the time, but never enough to do anything about it. I was scared, Anon. Scared of losing you. Ashley, you never had me to lose. You had a friend who was crazy about you, who you kept at arm's length for your own comfort. I didn't know you felt this way. Of course you didn't know, Ashley, because you never asked. You never wondered how I felt. You just assumed I'd always be there. I'm getting married, Anon. I need my best friend to be happy for me. I am happy for you, Ashley. I hope Marcus gives you everything you want. Will you be at the wedding? Probably not, Ashley. Why not? Because I can't watch you marry someone else. While calling me your what-if guy, it's time for me to find my own timeline. One where I'm not someone's backup plan. She leaves crying. Jake comes over later with beer and his latest figure. So you finally told her the truth. Something like that, Jake. Good for you, bro. Now you can find someone who actually wants you. Not just the emotional labor you provide. Jake puts down his anime girl. You know what the difference is between me and you? What's that, Jake? I pay for my fantasies up front. You've been paying for free for 7 years. Damn, Jake, that's actually profound. Ashley texts me a few times over the next month. Anon, I miss talking to you. Can we please work this out? You're too important to lose, but I was never important enough to choose. I don't respond. Here, through mutual friends, she married Marcus. Small ceremony, seems happy. Good for her. I start dating a girl named Kelly from the coffee shop. She likes me for who I am, not who she wishes I was. Doesn't need me to validate her other relationships. Doesn't call me her what-if guy, just calls me her boyfriend. Revolutionary concept. 6 months later, Ashley sends a friend request on social media, sees my photos with Kelly, comments, "So happy you found someone, Anon." She's lucky to have such a great guy. Hope we can all be friends someday. Nah, Ashley, I'm good. Some bridges are better left burned. Kelly asks about the comment. Who's Ashley? Someone I used to know, Kelly. Someone who taught me what I don't want in a relationship or a friendship. She seems to know you pretty well. She knew how to use me pretty well, Kelly. Big difference. Ashley can keep her what-if timeline. I'm living in the real one now, where people choose you or they don't, where friendship isn't a consolation prize, where what if becomes what is, with someone who actually wants it to be.